That's a proper introduction.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 least predictable movies of all time.
By the way, I would have voted for Obama for a third term if I could. Best president in my lifetime, hands down.
제시카 외동딸 일리노이 시카고.
All right, only one of us is a cop here, Bill. You understand that, Bill?
For this list, we're looking at movies that keep the audience guessing until the very last minute, with endings that are as satisfying as they are shocking. What's a movie you found impossible to guess the outcome of? Let us know in the comments. If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below. Number 10, Psycho.
Dirty night.
You have a vacancy.
Oh, we have 12 vacancies. 12 cabins, 12 vacancies.
When Psycho was released in 1960, director Alfred Hitchcock insisted that no viewers be allowed to enter after a screening had started. This might sound unnecessarily rigid, but if you've seen Psycho, you can understand his decision. A major shock in the first half of the movie completely alters the viewer's expectations and changes the course of the film forever. But even after the twist, Psycho doesn't let up on the intrigue or the tension. We wish we could have been in the audience when the movie was first released, not knowing just what the shower scene had in store for us.
So he began to think and speak for her, give her half his life, so to speak. At times, he could be both personalities, carry on conversations.
Number 9, Old Boy. If you think you know exactly where Old Boy is going, you've got another thing coming.
아저씨, 나 여기서 내보내달라고 안 할 테니까.
This South Korean thriller from Park Chan-wook follows Oh Dae-soo, played by Choi Min-sik, who is released after 15 years in captivity and works to track down the man who imprisoned him during this time.
과연 실전에 쓸모가 있을까?
His quest is complicated by a romantic relationship, and that is all we'll say about the plot. Old Boy is rightfully acclaimed for its expert direction, especially with its fight scene shot in one unbroken take. But it's the commitment to the unpredictable that makes it truly special. Number 8, Arrival. Arrival is an alien invasion movie that's light on lasers and explosions, but that's not its only surprise.
Dr. Banks, you can start.
Acclaimed director Denis Villeneuve tells a close encounter story that feels heavy on science and light on fiction, with plenty of heart to go around. As Louise Banks, a linguist mourning the loss of her young daughter, Amy Adams anchors the emotional core of this movie. And the audience is always along for the ride as she and her team work to decipher the language of their extraterrestrial acquaintances.
Their written language has no forward or backward direction. Linguists call this nonlinear orthography, which raises the question, is this how they think?
Arrival builds to a resolution that is a triumph of storytelling ingenuity.
Despite knowing the journey and where it leads, I embrace it. And I welcome every moment of it.
Number 7, Get Out.
Sink into the floor. Wait. Sink.
The first surprise of Get Out was that Jordan Peele, best known for his comedic work on Key and Peele, was directing a horror film.
Come on. Feel that?
Emily George.
All right. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
The next surprise was how perfectly suited he was for the genre, which thrives on suspense and unexpected revelations. Get Out, the story of a black man played by Daniel Kaluuya in an Oscar-nominated performance, who discovers a horrible plot at his white girlfriend's family home, is constantly playing with the viewer, leaving hints in plain sight that make rewatches even more rewarding. Peele won a well-deserved Best Original Screenplay Oscar for this film, proving there should always be a place for new ideas in Hollywood.
Where are those keys, Rose?
You know I can't give you the keys, right, babe?
Number 6, Gone Girl. It's hard to even describe David Fincher's adaptation of writer Gillian Flynn's best-selling novel without giving its secrets away. We'll just say that the movie is about the disappearance of Amy Dunn, played by an Oscar-nominated Rosamund Pike. and the investigation towards her husband, Nick, played by Ben Affleck.
My wife, Amy Elliott Dunn, disappeared 3 days ago. And I want to implore anyone who has any information at all, please come forward. Help us.
Adapting her own novel, Flynn does a great job of bringing her soapy story into a cinematic context.
What are you asking me? Are you asking me if I killed my wife?
And it's no surprise that a director as skilled as David Fincher pulled off the thriller elements so well. Gone Girl was a movie that had everyone talking when it came out, but also doing their best to keep quiet about it.
Your wife is missing, and you came all this way to tell me this?
Well, I thought there might be another side to this story.
Number 5, Seven. Another David Fincher thriller, Seven, released 20 years before Gone Girl, is so masterfully crafted, it's hard to believe this was only his second film. Morgan Freeman plays a veteran detective investigating brutal slayings from someone who targets victims by using the 7 deadly sins.
Gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, pride, lust, and envy. 7.
His partner is Brad Pitt's cockier young detective, and Fincher makes sure their relationship and individual journeys are as important as uncovering who the villain is.
Don't ever tell them that you were pregnant. But if you choose to have this baby, you spoil that kid every chance you get.
Seven is great because it respects the viewer's intelligence and makes every new turn feel earned.
Because I envy your normal life.
Put the gun down, David.
It seems that envy is my sin.
Oh, what's in the box?
Fincher used these traits to great effect with another mystery, 2007's Zodiac. Number 4, The Prestige.
You two go and see that show, and whichever one of you can tell me how he does the goldfish bowl trick gets the prize.
The Prestige, Christopher Nolan's period drama about a deadly rivalry between two magicians, played by Christian Bale and Hugh Jackman, functions like a great magic trick itself, with plenty of misdirection and a stunning revelation that may have you saying "wow" out loud even on subsequent viewings. The first line of the film is a question to the audience.
Are you watching closely?
And the more attentive you are to the film, the more impressed you can be by its tricks. For a prestige thriller that thrives off of surprises, it's hard to do better than The Prestige.
All I wanted to do was prove that I was a better magician. But you could leave me alone.
Number 3, Parasite.
괜찮을 거야. 일단 내 소개로 가는 거니까. 그리고 그 집 사모님이 뭐랄까. 사모님이 심플해.
The first non-English language film to win Best Picture at the Academy Awards, the dark comedy thriller Parasite quickly became a must-see for viewers who love suspense and payoff in their movies. In this South Korea set film, a struggling family cons their way into working for an upper-class family without revealing their relations to one another.
아, 근데 저희 큰아빠 근무지가 최근에 시카고로 바뀌셔서 그분이 쉬고 계신가 어떤가? 상당히 관심이 가는데 만나뵐 수 있을까 혹시?
Over time, their deception becomes harder to manage, and they have to go to extreme lengths to keep their secret and their jobs. Director Bong Joon-ho gives every moment in this film tension, and when the other shoe drops, so do our jaws.
여보! 이봐요! 여보!
Number 2, Fight Club. If it's from David Fincher, you almost know it's going to be good. That goes double if he's working with Brad Pitt.
You just want me to hit you?
Come on, do me this one favor.
Why?
Why? I don't know why. I don't know. Never been in a fight. You?
No, but that's a good thing.
No, it is not. How much can you know about yourself if you've never been in a fight?
Adapting Chuck Palahniuk's novel about a white-collar worker who joins a violence ring, Fight Club starts with a deceptively basic premise that proves to be not so simple over time.
The first rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club. The second rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club.
As the nameless narrator, Edward Norton gives one of his best performances, and Brad Pitt's Tyler Durden is one of the A-listers' most charismatic and most unsettling creations. Fight Club might seem like it's about physical combat, but it's sure to give your brain a workout too.
You don't know how this feels.
It's only after we've lost everything that we're free to do anything.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Mulholland Drive. David Lynch is synonymous with unpredictable.
This is the girl.
Excellent choice.
Hereditary, a shocking supernatural horror debut from Ari Aster.
Don't you swear at me, you little shit! Don't you ever raise your voice at me! I am your mother!
The Sixth Sense, one of the most iconic twists of all time.
I just feel like I'm being given a second chance and I don't want it to slip away. Anna.
Happy anniversary.
The Departed. No one is safe in this Best Picture winner.
Are you still a cop? No! No! Swear on your mother's grave, you're still not a cop!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Memento. It's hard to tell where a story is going when it's being told backwards. In Christopher Nolan's breakthrough film, Guy Pearce plays Leonard, a detective investigating a murder. But the murder he's investigating is his wife's, and he has short-term memory loss.
You don't have a clue, you freak.
Beg my wife's forgiveness before I blow your brains out.
Leonard has to rely on tattoos and Polaroids for clues to find out who the murderer is. Nolan, adapting a short story by his brother Jonathan, presents the information in both chronological and reverse chronological order, keeping viewers on their toes and stunned by how satisfyingly it all ties up.
You think you're supposed to recognize somebody, you just pretend to. You bluff it to get a pat on the head from the doctors. You bluff it to seem less of a freak.
Memento is the perfect example of a movie that keeps you guessing.
Great story gets better every time you tell it. So you lie to yourself to be happy. There's nothing wrong with that. We all do it. Who cares if there's a few little details you'd rather not remember?
Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're a fan of the song playing right now, be sure to check out the music video for it right here.